That's me, Alex, and that is my best friend Carl. We are kind of best friends since we are two and met each other in kindergarten, and since 2018 we are skiing together. We always were a good duo, Carl snowboarding and me skiing, with one problem. We only skied once a year, and that wasn't really a problem for us because skiing left our mind after the week most of the times. That was until 2024. The vacation changed something in me. I did my first off-piste course and I got addicted to all kind of skiing, and after the vacation was over, I spent most of the time just watching skiing videos. And then when the 2025 season started, I was ready to do off-piste skiing, so I convinced my parents to do one additional vacation to Largs. But I had nobody to ski off-piste with. Carl was not there, and neither my sister nor my parents wanted to ski what I wanted to ski, so I stayed on the slopes for the most of the time, because when I learned one thing, then that you should never leave the slopes alone. On the last day, I got my dad to take one off-piste group with me.
We'll be old and think of all the stories that we could have told. One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old and think of all the stories that we could have told. Little me and little you kept doing all the things they do. They never really think it through, like I can never think you're true. Here I go again, the blame, the guilt, the pain, the hurt, the shame, the founding fathers of our plane. It's stuck in heavy clouds. One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. Think of all the stories that we could have told. One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. Think of all the stories that we could have told.
But that was pretty much all there was for this year. So, yeah. Better luck next trip. So the next ski trip needed to be the trip where I wanted to ski all this off-piste stuff I imagined the whole time with Carl. During the first 2 days, I did an avalanche course for the most part of the day without Carl, and then after the course, Carl and I still had this one goal in mind. On the first day, the Shinlagwa Chi route.
The whole day wasn't really our day, but yeah, since we came off the lift, we were just overconfident probably, and then we saw the sign saying that we shouldn't go down there, but we did it anyway, so probably a very dumb decision, but yeah, we were pretty overconfident there.
But after the second turn or something really early into the run, my binding kind of broke down, so my ski just slipped away every turn pretty much. So skiing was pretty much impossible at this point, good skiing.
That was some bullshit.
But we made it down somehow. The next couple of days we skied different lines, but this feeling of failure stayed with us. The following days we were warned pretty much by everybody to do that line again, because after 8 o'clock in the morning the sun had already shined onto it, so the avalanche risk would be too high, and so we shifted to different lines.
And then during the night before our last ski day, there was a temperature drop.
So there we were, 9:30 the next day. The snow was perfect, there was just one problem.
Ich sehe nicht, wo wir hingehen.
The visibility was pretty much zero. And all of a sudden there's this group of older skiers who just go past us, and the visibility was a bit better. Still not really great, so we just decided to follow them.
My heart is dry. I don't laugh and I don't cry. I don't think about you all the time. But when I do, I wonder why you had to go out of my door and leave just like you did before. I know I said that I was sure, but a rich man can't imagine. Oh. One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. Think of all the stories that we could have told. One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. Think of all the stories that we could have told. Little me and little you kept doing all the things they do. They never really think it through, like I can never think you're true. Here I go again, the blame, the guilt, the pain, the hurt, the shame, the founding fathers of our claim. Get stuck in heavy clouds of rain. One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. Think of all the stories that we could have told. One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. Think of all the stories that we could have told. One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. Think of all the stories that we could have told. One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. Think of all the stories that we could have told. One day, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be old. Oh, baby, we'll be one day, baby, we'll be old. Baby, we'll be old. Think of all the stories that we could have told.